Hey guys, welcome back to the Blissful Athlete. Thank you for tuning in. If you're an athlete and you want to know how to get into the zone, then this video is absolutely for you. This video was taken roughly a week ago now, and it was a demonstration of the power of third eye and how tapping into the zone isn't a state of mind, but rather a state of consciousness. In the video, we are demonstrating that getting into the zone, that state of oneness, is actually a very deep spiritual experience. And you can tap into that state simply by connecting to the divine, the pure, omnipresent consciousness around you. And if you do not know me, my name is Sri Nithyananda, and I am a disciple of His Divine Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda, who's the one that initiates all of his disciples into getting and to experiencing this power, this state of consciousness really, known as the state of turiya tita. And now this is not a state of mind, as I mentioned. This is a state of consciousness, and you do not have to practice and train for thousands of hours, that 10,000 hour rule. You do not have to do that in order to get the skill and the talent of being in that space where you just know where your teammates are and you feel all powerful and all confident. It has nothing to do with that. It's an initiation by an enlightened master that can bring you to that state of consciousness. Now, of course, there's other ways of getting there, but the state of the zone or flow state is something that just slips through our fingers so easily, and we can't really get a guidance and actually train ourselves to tap into that state. But in this video, we show that it is something that you can tap into on a regular basis when you choose, and it all has something to do with what is called the third eye. So in this video, I'm going to show you a demonstration we just did earlier this week with our Balasants, the young disciples of our Guru, who are expressing this incredible power.
Today, we have the Rudras, the very DNA of Swamiji, going to express when the DNA in them awakens, when Swamiji's DNA in them awakens, what manifests, what starts happening to them. One dimension of that is the extraordinary manifestation of powers. And today, we'll be having the Rudras express Swamiji's DNA through them as power manifestation. Just that powerful space of oneness that instantly makes him start manifesting extraordinary powers. I have Sri Nithyananda with me, one of the Rudras. So what is it that you're all planning to present today?
Any professional athlete or high performance athlete in the world today is seeking out this one state of mind known as the zone. And in sports psychology, they also call this flow state. And when you get into the zone, you're in an intense space of oneness where you just happen to know where your teammates are at all times. You feel tremendously confident. Time and space seems to slow down, and you just know exactly what to do at all times. Now, like you said, this is a state that people believe that they have to work thousands of hours to achieve. They have to work on their craft continuously, day in and day out, just to get to this state. What they don't realize in sports psychology and in the athletic community is that this is not a state of mind. The secret to getting into the zone is it's a state of consciousness. By being in a powerful state of consciousness, connecting to the divine, that is how you get into that space of oneness where you feel your teammates around you. You know exactly where the opponents are. It no longer becomes a game. It becomes you just playing around with some people that have no chance to compete against you. And so today, what we're going to demonstrate is that this is possible to tap into this state of mind or consciousness known as the zone in an athletic community simply by the initiation of His Divine Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda. You'll see 4 of our Balasants throwing the ball around blindfolded without any issues, simply because they've been initiated by Swamiji. The one secret I would say that every athlete does not realize, that being in the zone or being in flow state is a deep connection to the divine, the consciousness that is all around us. And that consciousness is Swamiji. The Rudras, they can feel Swamiji all around. The ball is no longer a ball. The ball is Swamiji, and they're playing with Swamiji entirely.
So now, I call upon all the Balasants who are going to be expressing this power of third eye onto the stage. And now I'm going to be calling upon one of the volunteers to test and put the eye patches on to these Rudras. The surgical eye patches that are basically put when the surgery is done. So it completely arrests the eye movement. There'll be absolutely no eyeball movement possible, and it will completely stick around your eyes. So it will make it completely foolproof that there'll be no gap for you to see through. Yes. So first, I would actually like you to see the eye patches and ensure that it is completely fresh. You can show it to the camera. Yes, so are you comfortable that there's no gap? Is there any gap that you're seeing? You're sure? Professional athlete. He's also a very good taekwondo player. He's won many national and international level competitions in taekwondo. And he has an extraordinary memory and the ability to just complete people instantly and make them manifest powers. You all can see that all of their eyes are completely pasted now. So there's absolutely no possibility for any movement and any gap in the eye patches to happen. Now, Nithyananda, you can start.
It's just a standard drill that you see develop hand-eye coordination, but unfortunately these guys don't have two eyes, so they're just going to use their third eye. So it's a hand third eye coordination drill.
So now the stage is all yours. You can start and you can play with the power of third eye. You start playing. You to talk anything into the...
Feel Swamiji. Feel him in your Anandaganda. Good. Good. That's it, that's it. Feel Swamiji, connecting to Swamiji. Good, good. That's it, that's it. Good passes, make good passes. That's it, very good, very good. That's it, there you go. Feel the flow. Good. 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 That's it. That's it, good. This is next level training in the athletic world. You will not see this anywhere else in the world. Are you ready? Ready positions? Good. That's it. Good. A little bit quicker. So no matter what part of the world you're coming from, whatever country, it may be soccer, for me it was ice hockey, in some parts of the world it might be tennis. There's a lot of professional athletes and high performance athletes out there that would absolutely be blown away by this. Now we have proof that the zone is no longer a state of mind, it's a state of consciousness. And by tapping into the zone, all you have to do, rather than spend thousands of hours working on your craft, is get one initiation from His Divine Holiness, Paramahamsa Nithyananda.
This is told in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, in the 34th Sutra and the 11th Dharana. Kapalantarmano nasya tishtanmilitalochana kramena manaso dardyat lakshaye lakshyamuttamam. The translation for this verse goes on that by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed, in succession by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Lakshyam, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source Sadashiva. This cognition, when it becomes your experience, it blossoms into you as manifesting of these extraordinary powers. And when Mahasadashiva's own DNA, when Swamiji's own DNA starts awakening in you, you start radiating and expressing these extraordinary powers just as one of the side effects of that.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any comments, let me know down below. If you want to learn how to do this yourself, if you want to get trained in the power of third eye and really just get initiated rather, then I can definitely help you out with that too. Obviously, this is a big step and a big leap rather for the entire global athletic community, something that I'm really excited about and glad that I could share with you all. So thank you for tuning in, everybody. Looking forward to sharing some more content with you. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. Take care, and as always, be blissful.